And start for Brindlee Mountain. Dane, send us the starting lineups here.
All right, for Brindlee, we got number 5, Allie Pursley. Number 10, she's a sophomore. Carly Westbrook is a junior, number 10. Number 21, Maggie Robertson is a senior. 24, Autumn Abernathy is a junior. And number 11, Abby Mooningham. I didn't get her grade.
So, Dane, just kind of looking at the starting lineups here, it's going to be a major size advantage for the Wildcats. How do you approach that if you've got the team that's smaller and your coach Mabry? How do you stick in this fight a little bit?
We're going to make them shoot. I'm not going to let Tazzy get off underneath the goal. Layups are a lot easier to make than threes. If they hit threes, you tip your hat to them. We try to contend their shots, hand in their face, and sometimes you bring your fist to a gunfight. But hopefully, like I said, you can have a puncher's chance late in the game.
Brindlee Mountain starting lineups getting called out now. And now for the Guntersville Wildcats. Dane, who we got starting this one?
All right, for Guntersville, we got number 0, Olivia Vandergriff. She's a senior. Number 1, Lainey Phillips is a senior. Number 5, Briley Hill is a senior. Number 12, Maddie Ward is a junior. And number 30, Tazzy Harris is a junior.
A lot of experience now. I feel like it was just yesterday we were talking about this young Guntersville team and all these young girls coming up. And they took their lumps as like 8th and 9th graders on the varsity, and look at them now. I feel like they've been here forever.
Yeah, and when they have, they've had a lot of varsity experience. There's no telling how many varsity games they've got together under their belt. They play some travel basketball. They play AAU stuff, so they know what they're doing. And, again, you dance with who brung you.
So we're getting ready. The defending champs might have been 2 in a row if they wouldn't the COVID knocked them out. I know Albertville had a pretty good team that year as well, but I think Guntersville probably thinks they'd be going on trying to get 3 in a row, but just one, the back-to-back. Do you have a take on the whole defending champion, or hey, you're going to get a new one? That's always a coach speak thing. Is hey, we're not defending champs. It's a new year, new team.
Yeah, and that's kind of the mentality that you have to have. What did you do to earn a spot on the last year's bragging rights? These girls are different.
Right.
They obviously have. But, yeah, it's a new year, new season, new year, new team. You don't know what Brindlee has. You don't know, all these other teams are hungry just like you are.
Here we go, opening tip. Ball's up. Tazzy Harris for the Wildcats wins it easily over to Vandergriff. Vandergriff to Phillips. Back to Vandergriff on the wing. Guntersville calling out. Looks like maybe a zone defense for Brindlee Mountain.
Yeah, 2-3.
Tazzy Harris now down low to Vandergriff. Up, no good. Rebound Brindlee Mountain.
Off to a good start, Alex.
You got to do it in segments, right? The first minute, the second minute,
That's
and everything.
Right.
Full court pressure for the Wildcats. We get a deflection by Harris. Ball's bouncing. She dives on the floor, tries to save it, but it'll be Brindlee Mountain basketball.
And this is where, in my opinion, Guntersville sets themselves apart. They are so tough defensively. They get after your best players are also your best defenders.
Wildcats set up the full court press. Brindlee Mountain gets it in. Working around, I believe that's Mooningham with it. Mooningham gets it across against Phillips. Nice job there. Brindlee Mountain trying to set up their offense. The Wildcats in a man-to-man pressure, like you said. Ball deflected and stolen. Here comes Guntersville all the way in, up and in. That's Maddie Ward, number 12, first bucket of the night.
You can't pick the dribble up unless you have a pass, and that's something that's going to be a key right here is the turnover.
Mooningham brings it across half for Brindlee. She works it down to the wing. Nobody really open for this team. They'll hand off at the top. That's Robertson. Down low, out of bounds, Guntersville basketball.
Yeah, oddly enough, I don't mind the pass. That was maybe a little bit hard, but that was a good entry. I didn't see who the post player was there for Brindlee. She didn't release their post.
Guntersville brings it up the court. Hill over to Phillips on the wing. Back to Vandergriff at the top. 3 ball up. No good. Harris with the rebound. Up and in. Sometimes you see that get called over the back, but I think she just reached above her.
You read my mind. I was just fixing to say that was a great no call. She didn't touch her. She just out-jumped her to the ball, and there's no contact.
Foul in the front court there. Olivia Vandergriff trying to get a steal. First foul of the night. 4-0 early Wildcats. 6:23 left in the first quarter. Brindlee Mountain basketball. They inbounded against the full court pressure. Working up the court. Tough defense by Ward. Really getting after. They get it across, and they've got nobody to pass it to. About to get a 5-second call, and it is 5 seconds.
I thought maybe my watch stopped working. That was felt like that might have been a couple more than 5, but nonetheless, and Brindlee's going to be asked to do that. Their girls are going to be asked to bring the ball up 1v1 against full court pressure.
Here come the Wildcats. Phillips with it at the top. Over to Ward. Ward down low to Vandergrift. Turnaround jumper. No good. Ball bouncing around. Harris comes up with it, and she's fouled going up.
I'm going to make I'm going to go out on a limb here. This might be a Tazzy Harris show. She's got incredible height advantage. She's such a good athlete. Obviously, they're going to pay a lot of attention to Vandergrift. I didn't really like her shot right there. I thought she caught it low enough on the low post. She could do a little move. But instead, she chose to shoot a fadeaway, and, it is what it is, but Tazzy's there to pick it up.
Tazzy Harris knocks down her first free throw. The 6'2 junior at the line. Second one up, and good.
Man, that's a good-looking shot. You don't normally see a big post player with that size be able to have such a good shot. That's a really nice touch around the rim and a really good shot.
Timeout, Brindlee. We'll take it. Guntersville leads Brindlee Mountain 6-0. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Pliers.
Pliers.
Phone.
Care can be distracting.
Phone.
That's why our new Whirlpool Smart Range lets you care smarter with control from anywhere. So life doesn't revolve around your range.
Give me that Phillips screwdriver, would you, kiddo?
Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience. I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
State Marshall County Tournament action. Varsity girls. Guntersville leads Brindlee Mountain 6-0. Alex Maston, Dane Dalkey on the call.
And if Brindlee's looking for a little bit of relief, maybe Guntersville gets up a lot of points and they decide to back the press up. They're not going to. They're going to continue to press.
Brindlee Mountain gets it across half, but here's a trap. There's the pass up in the air, stolen by Vandergrift. She's going all the way down. Layup on the left side, no good. Brindlee Mountain rebound.
Might have been a little contact there. I don't think it was enough to throw her shot off. Right now, she just got to relax and calm down a little bit. She shot that a little bit under the rim.
Presley tries to get it across and then stolen by Guntersville. That's Ward all the way down, layup up and in.
Well, you can't bring the ball up on the corner. You got your quadrants that you have to stay out of, and they're going to absolutely make your night miserable if you take it to one of those 4 spots.
Brindlee Mountain
here it is again.
Gets it across again, but right, you said, right in the corner. She's getting trapped. Gets it to the middle, but deflected by Harris. Ball bouncing. Of course, Vandergrift comes up with it, and we're going to get a double dribble. Maybe got caught up on her body right there.
I didn't see it. I happened to turn my head a little bit and kind of see what Coach Hill was fixing to be saying to the players, but I didn't see it. I'm sure if the officials call it, Alex, I'm sure it was 100% of travel.
That's all nice of you to say. The referees, they're going to butter them up early in this one, I guess. Brindlee Mountain basketball. Driving down the baseline. Little runner up. No good. Ball bounces around, and Tazzy Harris comes up with it for the Wildcats. Here comes Harris all the way down the floor. Kicked it to the corner. Vandergrift 3. Short. No good. Harris with another rebound. She drives with her left hand up with the right. No good. Lions with the rebound. Guntersville getting their chances, but can't make the easy ones right now.
I think they're a little pressed. I think that might be a little bit nervous. I say nervous, a little bit anxious would be the word. Maybe just settle down a little bit.
Pursley brings it across the court for Brindlee Mountain, off the ball screen, and we're going to get an illegal screen, I believe.
It was either an illegal screen or she traveled. She got the ball hung up on her knee as she kind of moved through that ball screen, and I didn't see a reported foul.
I didn't either.
They might have got her for a carry.
Got it.
Again, you got to stay out of these four. Obviously, people at home can't see me pointing, but you got to stay out of the corners right past half court. That's the dead zones that they're trying to get you to. You cannot bring the ball up against a trapping press in the corners.
Some subs in. Brindlee Mountain, we've got Devin Murray and Kaylee Mashburn in the game for Guntersville. Looks like we have Enlow in the game and a turnover by the Wildcats. Here comes Brindlee. Bringing it across half court's Mooneyham. Vandergriff all over her. May have stepped on the, yes, she did. Backcourt violation.
Yeah, and again, this I mentioned it right at the very beginning of the coverage. Vandergriff is not just a scorer, man. She's an animal on defense. She's a phenomenal on-ball defender, and she's missed every shot she shot. She absolutely has 0 points, but she has at least 3 turnovers, or forced turnovers.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Right. Guntersville basketball leading 8-0. Ball over to Teal, who checked in the game a minute ago. Down low to Harris. Good look. Kind of lost the ball. Back to Teal. She drives to Hill at the top. All the way down with the right hand. Blocked. Ooh, we're going to get a foul on Brindlee Mountain.
Maybe on the way up. Ooh. 24, Abernathy. Absolutely. I didn't see a lot of contact there. Like I said, somebody might have got her arm on the way up, but they reported the foul on Abernathy.
So Briley Hill to the line for the Wildcats, misses the first free throw.
That's a tough break for her. I thought that was a great job staying vertical, hands straight up in the air. She didn't come down, fingers to the ceiling. Again, just bad luck. Guntersville's just going to have to settle down, and they will. That's part of it. That's part of being that 1-8 game that all the pressure is on you, so you feel a little bit of that and just kind of settle down here.
Second free throw for Hill is good. We've got a couple of substitutes. Looks like Lainey Phillips in the game for Tazie Harris, and also Maddie Ward checking in for Hill. So when Harris goes in, the size advantage, it gets a little bit more even.
Yes, it does. It drops down a little bit, and so they're not going to be able to go inside as easily. The offensive rebounds will come maybe a little bit harder.
9-0 Guntersville. Brindlee Mountain basketball, driving it down the left wing. That's Mooneyham. She gets it down low to Abernathy. She's working on Phillips, up, and no good. Offensive rebound, Brindlee Mountain up and in. Number 12, Kaylee Mashburn.
Second chance opportunities. I don't care if you're number 1 in the state or number 188. If you get a second chance at it, your odds of getting a bucket go up.
Guntersville brings it across, and Enlow with a turnover because Brindlee Mountain tried to kind of jump that passing lane, surprised her a little bit.
Yeah, and it's something they haven't done the first 6 minutes, 5 minutes, so maybe caught them off guard a little bit. I would expect Coach Hill's fixing to make a quick adjustment on that one and take care of that.
Brindlee Mountain ball down 9-2, middle of the first quarter. Driving down the left side, that's Mooneyham. Tries to go down low to Abernathy. They do, and it's up and in.
There's your height advantage for Brindlee Mountain, and she does. She's got probably an inch or 2 inches on Lainey Phillips down there.
9-4 Wildcats with the basketball. 2:52 left in the first. Vandergriff with the ball at the top. Looking to drive, going with the left. Back out to Enlow. Enlow drives with the right. We're going to get a reach.
Tough luck. I thought the number 12 there, Mashburn for Brindlee Mountain, had a really good on-ball defending against probably one of the best offensive players in the state in Vandergriff.
Devin Murray with the foul for Brindlee Mountain. It's the third one on the Lions. One foul on the Wildcats. Baseline out of bounds. Out to Phillips in the corner. Quick three. No good. Air ball. Brindlee Mountain with the rebound. Here they come across half. That's Riggs into the game for the first time. To Abernathy at the top of the key. Shot. No good. Ball bounces around, and Harris comes down with it for the Cats.
Yeah, Coach Hill said, let's get you back in there, Hyde. Let's get the Hyde back in there.
Pushed ahead to Kendall Till on the wing. 3-ball no. Tazie Harris, rebound up and in.
Yeah, 6 of the 11, and she spent 2 possessions on the bench catching her breath. Like I said, I think she's just got that. She's going to have a pretty big game.
Lions get it across. That's Murray, but then stolen by Ward. Deflected, now stolen back. Brindlee Mountain.
Abernathy's struggling a little bit. I think she might have got the wind knocked out of her on that rebound because she is just she's laboring.
Oh, it's a pinball out here. We got the ball bouncing everywhere and finally stolen by Enlow. Who's it going to be a foul on here? Brindlee Mountain.
It looks like, catching interference on the skip pass.
Just a little slower to the basketball. I mean, they were both jumping for it.
Yeah, great timing by both players. Just she got there just a little bit too late.
Fouls on Kaylee Mashburn of Brindlee Mountain. So Guntersville gets the ball back. 1:46 left in the first, up 11-4. Enlow brings it across. Looks like Vandergriff is out of the game right now. Over to Ward on the wing, back to Harris at the top. Harris drives to the right, all the way to the basket, up, no good. Brindlee Mountain rebound.
I like the attack. I like the play. I like the move. It's just sometimes you don't finish, but that was exactly what they need to be doing.
Pursley brings it across for Brindlee Mountain, working on Enlow, drives all the way to the corner, trying to find somebody. Coach Mabry may have to bail her out. They go down low, stolen by Harris. Here comes Tazie Harris, 3-on-1 for the Wildcats. All the way to the basket, up, and it's going to be a block on Brindlee Mountain. Basket no good.
That was the correct call. Thought she maybe set up shot maybe a couple steps too low. But nonetheless, irrelevant. Tazzy's going to go up to the free throw line and get her chance to add a couple more points.
Westbrook with the foul for Brindlee Mountain. 3-on-1 right there. It's kind of new basketball, right? Everybody's running to the corners instead of just getting a layup, I thought, on that possession.
And there's an old drill that we ran even when I coached just a couple years ago, and I'm sure you ran it, was 11-man, right? And when the ball is – it's a 3-on-2 fast break drill, and if I pick a side – that side pushes to the corner, opposite side runs to the block. It's that simple. And if that's exactly what would have happened right there, Guntersville would have had a layup.
The JV Aggies did it this morning. I'm telling you.
There you go.
Harris's free throw's up and no good. 1 for 2 for Harris, and Brindlee Mountain gets the rebound. Working against that full court press, ball on the ground, ball bouncing around everywhere, deflected again. Of course, Vandergriff comes up with it to Ward, layup good.
This is where Guntersville starts to assert their dominance, is they're able to rotate players in and out and stay fresh. Brindlee just doesn't have that luxury.
First 10-point lead here for the Cats. Brindlee Mountain, and they're going to turn it over against the press. Here comes Harris. Harris to Ward, down low, drives with the right, up, off the backboard, no good. Ball bounces, going to be out of bounds. Ooh, Cats keep it.
Stay there, yeah.
34.8 left in the first quarter, baseline out of bounds for Guntersville. Enlow checks back in the game for Ward.
I mean, they just continue to sub in, and they don't get it. It's a continuous bench.
3 ball for Vandergriff off the inbounds, no good in the corner. Bounced around, saved by Brindlee Mountain, but right to Vandergriff, and we've got a tackle going on. No call, over to Harris, little floater up and in.
Tough no call. Tough no call right there. But they end up getting a bucket out of it, so what are you going to say?
And Brindlee Mountain turns it over, trying to break the press. Cats are going to have it at half court. 14 seconds left in the quarter. Phillips inbounds it to Hill. Probably looking for one shot right here. Hill goes over to Phillips on the wing. Vandergriff comes off the down screen at the top. Drives with the right hand. Pull-up jumper. Good. Olivia Vandergriff, she makes that in her sleep. She's been shooting that shot for a long time.
That right there might have been the opening of something that Brindlee didn't want to be a part of. But you almost held her the entire quarter without scoring, but she scores there late.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Guntersville leads Brindlee Mountain 18-4. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandergriff and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcat. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Back at Sneed State, varsity girls action in the first round of the Marshall County Tournament. Guntersville leads Brindlee Mtn 18-4. Start of the second quarter, Lions basketball.
And you mentioned it right there at break. They know what they're doing. They're running. They're knowing where to go. They just give a credit to Guntersville. They're not allowing their offense to get off.
Brindlee working it around. Guntersville pressure defense everywhere. Here comes a trap. They try to get it out of the trap, and they do, but it gets deflected by Harris. Going to be out of bounds to Guntersville.
And that's a quick adjustment Coach Hill made. Now, if they come off a ball screen, they're no longer switching. They are going to trap, and that is bad news for the Lions.
Quickly up the court, Guntersville. Hill over to Vandergriff, down low to Harris. Nice play by Abernathy, getting around it and stealing it.
Great defense, especially without a foul right there. That was great defense.
Brindlee Mtn basketball, bring it across. That's Mooneyham. She drives down the right side. Tries to skip it over the middle, but it's deflected and then stolen by Vandergriff. Here comes Olivia. Drives middle all the way. Tries to get it down, but deflected and somehow back in her hands and up and in.
I think there's got to be a call. It's either a travel or a foul. I think she got fouled, but nonetheless, she'll take it. And there's another bucket for Olivia.
20-4 Wildcats in the full court press. Brindlee Mtn seems to maybe getting a little bit winded right here as well. They get it across, though. Abernathy. Over to Mooneyham, trying to set up some offense against the pressure. Ball's over to Robertson. Oh, top of the key, 3. No good, short. And it's going to be out of bounds to Guntersville.
Tough luck. That was an NBA range 3. And I know we're on a college court, and I've heard this talk years, even when we played the 3 line. Well, there was 2 lines back then, but 3 lines just throw high school players off tremendously.
The 3 lines, because the women at this level don't shoot from the same for the men. Then you got the high school line down there. So, yeah, it's a problem.
Just visual. I mean,
yep.
You want to make sure you're behind the line, and then you look, and golly, there's 3 of them.
Guntersville brings it down, tries to force something down to Harris, and they turn the basketball over out of bounds to Brindlee Mtn. Dane, do you ever worry, like you're so worried about a matchup that you think you have that you don't run your offense because you're trying to get to that matchup, like trying to get Harris the ball down low?
To an extent, yeah. I think that's an absolute real problem.
Brindlee Mtn gets it across and takes another 3, that time at the right line, but no good. Here comes Guntersville. Vandergriff behind the back, drives, free throw line, jumper, good. That is the early morning getting shots up, just rhythm jump shots that you can tell Olivia Vandergriff's just kind of a robot out there. She's done it so many times.
Yeah, she's just a different player. I mean, there's very few like that.
Brindlee Mtn tries to get it across. It's deflected a couple times and now stolen again. Vandergriff up ahead to Harris. Layup, up, and in.
Coach Mabry knows he's going to get I hope he get a full timeout. Yeah, absolutely. Rest some girls. Give them a chance to breathe.
Brindlee Mtn has to call timeout, and we'll take it with them. Guntersville leads by 20, 5:46 remaining in the half. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and is available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Welcome back to Sneed State. First round action. Guntersville, Brindlee Mountain girls. Wildcats lead by 20. Brindlee Mountain basketball.
Guntersville switch defense. They're going to go to a 1-3-1. They're going to, I say, back the pressure up, but they're at least not going to go full court. They're still going to pick the pressure up.
And a trap and a steal for Guntersville off that zone. Here comes Phillips all the way down, up and in with the layup.
And it doesn't matter what they're doing. You got to stay out of those dead corners and the dead spots, and they continue to go there.
Here comes Brindlee Mountain. They get it to the middle of that zone now. Kick it out on the side. Try to skip it over the top, and it gets through somehow. And we're going to get a foul on Guntersville.
That's a pass that is not going to be effective against Guntersville. that skip pass, unless you put a little something on that one. Oh well, sub from a long distance.
We got a sub coming in for Guntersville. That's Sophie Porch. We got baseline out of bounds for Brindlee Mountain. You really gonna try to get a bucket out of your baseline out of bounds tonight. They get it in. Abernathy, she's working in the middle, goes up, blocked by Harris. Back with Abernathy, though, and she kicks it to the top to Mooneyham, trying to set up the offense. Handoff over on the left. A little weave action now for Brindlee Mountain, not the worst idea. Here comes Mooneyham down the middle. Almost turns it over, but doesn't. Almost turns it over on the side, that's Murray. Just working the clock a little bit for Brindlee. Now they get it down low to Abernathy. She thinks about working on Harris, changed her mind. 3 ball up, no good. Brindlee Mountain rebound, put back no good, and here comes Guntersville. Harris up the floor to Vandergriff. Vandergriff on the wing. Over to Phillips, top, that deep 3, and it's good. She didn't care which line she shot it from.
Yeah, she shot from behind the 6th line out there. That was a deep 3. That was a nice looking. She's got a good looking shot, too.
Laney Phillips, the senior, knocks it down. Makes the lead 25 for the Wildcats. Brindlee Mountain working the ball around.
Guntersville switch defenses again. We're going to work, if I'm Coach Hill, I'm working on us. I'm getting ready for not only the next game of the county tournament, but I'm also getting ready for the area tournament. Looking like they're going a 2-1-2.
Mooneyham tries to get it over to Mashburn, and she does. Hill guarding Mashburn. Back to Mooneyham at the top.
And if I'm Brindlee Mountain, I'm 100% okay with this zone lack of pressure defense.
Pursley tried to get a drive down the baseline. Ball knocked away. They're going to keep it. Baseline out of bounds. Got some more subs. Looks like the first action for Maya Fennell. And let's see, Ward back in the game. Teal back in the game. So like you said, just rotating girls right now for the Wildcats.
And that's what makes them so dangerous. They're so deep. I mean, yeah, everybody can have starting 5 that's good, but can you go 6, 7, 8 deep? And Guntersville absolutely does.
Ball inbounded to Abernathy, then kicked up to the top of the key to Murray. 3 ball, no good. Guntersville rebound. Here comes Maddie Ward. She brings it across. Trying to set up the offense to Teal. Teal hands off to Vandergriff, drives with the right, step through. It's going to be a travel.
I agree with that. I think that was a good call. Some would say she got bumped before that last step, but I thought that was that call could have gone either way.
Turnover for the Wildcats. Brindlee Mountain with the ball, 29-4. 3:20 left in the half.
And he didn't like that. They switched back to the man. Switched back to that man defense.
Here goes Mooneyham across. Vandergriff working against her, and she's going to get a foul.
She's getting a little bit of frustration right there. Absolutely don't talk to an official. I know she's frustrated. She doesn't have an offensive production she wants. But, hey, games like that happen. What you can continue to do is play defense.
I think that's 2 fouls on Vandergrift. They're going to take her out of the game. Brindlee Mountain gets it in. Meg got away with the travel there. Shots up, no good. But Abernathy read the rebound. She drives all the way to the hole, up and in.
Nice. That's how you draw it up right there.
Autumn Abernathy, her 4th point. And the lead's now 29-6. Here comes Guntersville. In low. Over in the corner. Working it back to in low. Defender backing off over. Daring her to shoot a little bit. Over to Ward. Ward hands it off to Porch. Porch back to Teal. Just working the ball. That's Fennell over to in low. Ward, 3 ball. No good. Rebound Brindlee Mountain. And we're going to get a foul on Guntersville trying to get a steal. That's Kendall Teal.
That was a good defensive possession there for Brindley. Guntersville's got some subs in, and Brindlee Mountain decided that we're going to play a little bit more aggressive. They played just it was actually a really good defensive possession, and one shot, got the defensive rebound. So that was good. They needed that, a little confidence builder.
Couple subs in the game at the dead ball. Carly Westbrook back in for Brindlee Mountain, and Shalonda Wellington, I believe, getting her first action of the night for Guntersville.
And Abernathy is hands on these. She is exhausted. I think she's played the entire time.
Yeah, we're going to get a trip on the ball screen right there. Brindlee Mountain tries to go off a screen, and just her leg was a little wide and tripped the defender.
Well, that's got a lot to do with the ball handler. You've got to wait till I get set. We run, hop to a stop, and get set and get that screen situated. That was a little bit more on the ball handler than it was because she was going to the screen.
Guntersville Wildcat basketball. Over on the wing, down to Ward in the corner. 2:11 left in the half. Ward drives, kicks it to Wellington. Up, no good. Brindlee Mountain basketball. Brindlee Mountain doing a pretty good job on the glass.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was just going to say. They're not getting a lot of offensive rebounds. They're turning it over. They're pick six, and they're shooting wide open layups, and that's kind of getting there.
A weave action for Brindlee Mountain, then to Abernathy in the middle. Gets rid of it back to Mooneyham. Mooneyham handles the ball. She drives now with the left. Kicks it out. Ball almost goes out of bounds. Still have it. All the way down Murray with the right hand. Up off the glass. No good. Rebound Abernathy. Shot up. No good. Wellington with a tough rebound. But we're going to get a jump ball. Nice job by Abernathy.
Yeah, I like
She
her.
is tired, Dane. I'm looking right now.
Look at her. She's throwing that head back. She's exhausted. Like I said, I don't think she's came out. Well, I don't think you can afford to. I don't know how the size they have down there, but she's the tallest player on the floor, and she's doing good stuff. She's played the entire time.
Alternate possession goes to the Wildcats. They bring it across. Porch with a 3 on the wing, and it's good. I'm just guessing that's maybe Jackson Porch's sister, the boy Wildcat, because he can really shoot it too.
Yeah, that was a good catch and shoot. She had a lot of confidence in that shot.
29-6, Guntersville, Brindlee Mountain basketball. Driving down the left side, ball gets deflected, out of bounds. Brindley's going to keep it. Baseline out. 58 seconds left in the half, and Abernathy's going to get her first chance to rest of the half.
Yeah, Coach Mabry said, I'm going to get you an extra minute before half. Get in there and sit down and get some water, Gatorade, IV, whatever you need.
Brindlee Mountain inbounds the ball. Robertson with it at the top, and she turns it over.
And this is going to sound crazy, but we can live. If I'm Coach Mabry, I can live with dead ball turnovers where Guntersville doesn't have what we call pick six. They don't have a fast break.
Guntersville basketball over to Wellington on the wing. To Ward at the top. She takes the 3. No good. Wellington with the rebound. Up, foul, and in. Shalonda Wellington, good-looking player for a freshman.
Yeah, that's a nice play, nice strength. Get an offensive rebound and go up, get the foul in the bucket.
Foul on Brindlee Mountain is going to be 15. Amber Riggs, also a freshman, her second. Free throw for Wellington's no good, but rebounded by the Cats. 40 seconds left, 31-6 Guntersville. Here comes Ward down the middle. I hear Coach Hill saying slow down, but she goes right to the rack and no good. Ball bounces out of bounds, Brindlee Mountain.
That's the problem with thoroughbreds, right? Like they're hard to slow down, and she's a starter. Maddie Ward's a starter. She's a really good basketball player. I've noticed her a couple different times. She's a great basketball player, and when she gets a chance to kind of be the go-to out there, she doesn't miss that opportunity.
30 seconds left in the half. Brindlee Mountain basketball. They're working it around. They get it to Westbrook in the middle. Back out to Robertson. To Mooneyham. 15 seconds left. Mooneyham drives to the right off the ball screen. Good defense by the Cats. Back to Westbrook at the top, 10 seconds. Nothing there. They try to throw it down low. They get it to Robertson. Middle of the paint, 5, 4, 3 ball up. No good. Bounces out to Wellington, and they're not going to get a shot off. Guntersville with a halftime lead of 31-6. We'll take a break, come back, give you some analysis, and then let's jump into the boys' game a little bit. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And for a limited time, you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Looking for a lawn care service to add a fresh look to your home or business? Shelton Lawn Service can take your property to the next level with an emphasis on quality and affordability. Whether you're looking to maintain your current yard or ready to refresh your design, the Shelton Lawn Service professionals can handle the job. They love to help clients create the landscape of their dreams and rediscover the beauty of being outdoors. For a free estimate, give Brandon Shelton a call today at 256-293-8816. As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, providing reliable electricity and exceptional customer service. We're committed to helping our community succeed as it continues to grow. The Electric Board of Guntersville strives for excellence and takes pride in everything we do. No street light is too small or substation too big for us not to do the job well. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Anything in this one?
Oh, yeah, somebody's going to call you too, that one.
Oh, no parent would come down or anything, right?
No, they wouldn't have anything to say.
Second half action underway. Brindlee Mountain basketball. They try to get it to Abernathy on the first possession. Out of her hands, out of bounds.
I actually like the play call. That was a good design. She was open. It was the correct pass. It was just a bad pass, but it was the correct play and the correct pass. And, yeah, sometimes that happens.
Briley Hill brings it across half court for the Wildcats. Hands it off over to Vandergrift. So the starters are still in for Guntersville. Down low to Harris, up off the backboard and in. We wonder, Dane, how much would we see this group in the second half, and they are going to start the half.
And you made the call, and after I said it, I agreed with you. I changed my mind. I agree with you. They wouldn't play a second for me in the second half.
And we've got a travel on Brindley Mountain. Mooneyham jumped to pass. They always say don't jump to pass, and she comes down with the travel. There's nobody there to throw it to.
And it's a double-edged sword, I guess. It's you've got a county tournament. What's the Marshall County tournament scoring record? Girls like this, that's something they want.
3 ball up for Vandergrift, no good. Rebound to Brindley Mountain. Here comes Mooneyham, brings it across. Setting up the offense. Coach Mabry makes a play call. Goes off the ball screen to the right side. Harris switches on her own defense. Over to the top, Robertson deflected by Hill, but I guess off of Robertson, and Guntersville's going to get it.
And it's a great action. It's a high pick-and-roll action. Guntersville did a phenomenal job on the backside to rotate over and not give Abernathy that lane to catch. And I think Mooneyham was the one who come off the ball screen. She wasn't open. Abernathy wasn't open. Forced a turnover.
We're a minute in here in the second half, 36-6 Wildcats. Guntersville basketball. Phillips with a pass to the top to Briley Hill. Over to Vandergrift on the wing. She drives with the right. Probing a little bit. Kicks it over. Wing 3 for Phillips. No good. Ball deflected on the rebound. Mooneyham gets it for Brindley Mountain.
It's a great effort. One shot. And that's a great testament to the fight that Brindley's got. Just keep coming.
Brindley Mountain basketball. Mooneyham working on Vandergrift. Comes off the ball screen. Tries to get to Abernathy. Ball deflected. Stolen by Hill. Here comes Guntersville. Hill to Harris. Harris drives with the right. Bounce kicked by Brindley Mountain, but no call. Right back to her hands, and she scores. And we're going to get a quick timeout in the second half, and we'll take it with them. Guntersville leads Brindley Mountain 38-6. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
With gas prices and inflation at an all-time high, Alexander Ford understands it's tough out there. We do not want to be just some dealership, we want to be your dealership. For all your sales, parts, and service needs, we believe we can save you money. We have new inventory on the way, a fully stocked parts department, and an award-winning service department.
Alexander Ford has been family owned and operated for over 50 years in Boaz. We want to be a part of your family.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051.
Shelton Body Shop, Highway 79 South in Guntersville is the place to go when you need auto body repair of any type. Jeff Shelton will be happy to give you a free estimate. And remember, it's not your insurance company's decision. You have a choice about which body shop you'd like to use for your repair work. Shelton Body Shop is on Highway 79 South. Call 256-582-8869. Shelton Body Shop, serving North Alabama's auto repair and refinishing needs for 51 years. A business built on faith and Christian values.
Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Coming out of the timeout, 6:13 left in the third. Brindlee Mountain basketball down by 32. Mooneyham brings it across half. Comes off the ball screen on the left side this time. Vandergrift all over playing great defense. Mooneyham just dribbling around the perimeter. Ball deflected by Harris, but Brindlee keeps it. It's up to Westbrook at the top. Westbrook trying to go to Abernathy. Ball deflected and now stolen by Ward. And here comes Guntersville.
I'm going to have to count Guntersville players out there because there's no way it's 5-on-5 out there. They're so fast and they just fly around.
Ward over to Hill. Hill drives all the way around the right. Throws it up with the right hand. No good. Brindlee rebound.
And they have called off the press. They called it off a little bit earlier in the first half, and you like to see a little sportsmanship. Sometimes your team's better. I've been embarrassed in games before too, and I've done some embarrassing. So it just kind of look at the draw.
Robertson with the basketball for Brindlee Mountain. She's stuck on the wing, gets it over to Abernathy, and a quick jump ball. And it's going to be Guntersville basketball.
Well, Coach Mabry is not happy. He thought there was a little bit of contact there, no call. Again, you see a little bit of his frustration. He's not happy with a little bit of the lack of effort that the second half has brought. And again, I hate to side with one over the other, but man, they've been out there almost the whole game.
Yeah, that's a good point. The depth issue, same girls out here the whole time for Brindlee Mountain for the most part.
Good beat.
Vandergrift drives, pull-up jumper at the elbow, no good. May have been blocked by Brindlee. Here comes Westbrook. Carly Westbrook with the ball. Gets it to Robertson, still trying to get it across. And she does. Briley Hill guarding her. Good on-ball defender. Hand off over. That's Persley. Persley driving with the left. Just looking. Can't quite set up their offense. Oh, pass down low to Abernathy, up and in.
That's a great pass, great catch, and a phenomenal finish.
Sometimes the best offense is just when it gets a little scattered, a little back cut, throw it to the rim. And Guntersville with an easy bucket on the other end for Harris and a foul. She's going to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, they moved that ball before we even got done talking, and I thought we talked pretty quick.
I thought so, too. I know Rusty hadn't done this in a year, but I thought there was space.
Here comes some subs for Guntersville after this free throw. But, yeah, they moved the ball quick to the floor. But, down on the offensive end for Brindlee, they're playing hard, man. Their lack of execution, I'm going to go on a limb and say it's not so much of – their deficiency. I believe it's more of the Guntersville defense and Guntersville players versus it happens. Again, sometimes it's the way it goes.
Tazzy Harris's free throws up and in, and I believe she's got all 7 points for the Wildcats here in the second half.
I'm not good at math, but 2, 2, 2, and 1 is 7. You're right.
41-8, Guntersville leads Brindlee Mountain basketball, and we do have some subs in now for the Wildcats. Harris and Vandergrift remain in the game, though. Brindlee works it down the middle. That's Pursley looking, faking, tries to find nobody open. It's going to be stolen by Porch. Here come the Cats. Tazzy Harris brings it across to the corner. Teal thought about a three to Enlow. 3-ball up, no good. Harris with the rebound. Up through some contact, no good. Gets her own rebound, power dribble, and we're going to get a reach on Brindley Mountain.
Lord, what does she not do, Alex? She is a 6'2" junior that is very deadly around the rim. But hold on, she can get a rebound, defensive rebound, and lead the fast break coming the other direction. And she's not like slapping at it. I mean, she's dribbling the basketball, and she dribbled 4 times, which is, again, a skill, and then she made the correct pass.
Some subs into the game. Looks like Fennell in for Guntersville. Baseline out of bounds, they get it to Harris, and she lays it in pretty easily.
Like that's a collegiate move. I mean, that's such a good move and such great touch around the rim. And I believe Wellington here is going to sub for her.
43-8 Cats. Brindley Mountain basketball. Robertson working at the top on Porch. Nobody open. She's driving all the way baseline. Skips to the corner. 3-ball. No good. Rebound Harris. Here comes Guntersville. They've got a 4-on-2. Now they've got a 5-on-2. Harris fakes. Goes up with a little runner. No good. Gets her own rebound, and she's fouled.
Again, that's impressive. She led the break all the way down the floor, dribbled 4 times, shot a layup, missed it, got her offensive rebound, and got fouled.
Foul's going to be on Westbrook for Brindley Mountain. Tazzy Harris to the line. Like you said, looks like Wellington checking in the game. It might be for Harris. Free throw is up and in.
I don't think she's missed a free throw. I don't keep up with misses on there. I just keep up with makes, and I believe she's 5 for 5.
Yeah, at most she's missed one.
Maybe one,
yeah.
Again, that's just an all-around basketball player. Guntersville's got a couple of them. You'd like to have 1 or 2, and they've got a whole bunch of them.
And the announcer jinx, Tazzy Harris airballs her next free throw.
I don't know if I've ever felt as bad as I feel right now because she didn't just miss that, Alex. She missed. The first thing that hit was the blue on the Sneed's tape from out of bounds. Didn't touch the net. It was like the Ohio State field goal from the other night.
Oh, it's easy to laugh at when you're up 43-8, though.
It's a lot easier to laugh at.
Brindley Mountain basketball. Robertson cuts down low. They try to get it to her. She falls out of bounds.
And again, it was the pass. It was a good pass, but it was a pass that shouldn't have been made. She's not going to be able to do anything if she catches that. Was she open? Yeah. But she wasn't going to be able to do anything if she caught that ball.
Here come the Wildcats. Enlow over to Wellington on the wing. To Porch at the top. Works it over to Enlow. Back cut. Wellington wide open. Layup up and in.
That's a great play design by Coach Hill. Good call.
Cats lead 45-8. 2:34 left in the third. Here comes Brindley Mountain. Ball to Mooneyham on the wing. Down to Pursley in the corner. She comes off the ball screen. Looking. Wellington playing great defense on her. Picks up her dribble over to Mooneyham on the wing. She drives with the right. All the way down. Up, no good off the glass. Kendall Teal with the rebound for Guntersville. And she's already dribbled. She's got somebody come back and get it from her.
Well, luckily she knew that. I didn't see her do that. She knew more than I did about it.
Enlow with it now for Guntersville, setting up the offense. 2 minutes left in the quarter.
Again, work on you. Do us. We're not playing for we're not playing the scoreboard. We're playing for the next game. We're playing for our area tournament.
Guntersville works it down low to Shalonda Wellington and another bucket down low.
The exact play, just flip it. Now the old PlayStation, it worked once. Let's just run it to the left and run it to the right. PlayStation, I don't know if anybody even knows what that is anymore.
47-8 Wildcats. Comes Pursley down for Brindley Mountain. Picks up her dribble at the top of the key. Back cut to Mooneyham. Ball bounces. She saves it. Looks back to Pursley. Back to Mooneyham. 3-ball up. And good. Abby Mooneyham has played pretty much the entire game, too, and had to handle the ball a lot.
That was a very confident stroke right there. She knew she was open. She knew she could hit it, and Coach Mabry didn't say a word to her.
We've reached double digits for Brindley Mountain 11. 47-11 Wildcats. Minute left in the third. They work it down low. We're going to travel.
Absolutely. That was a good call. I think it caught her off guard. Changed the pivot foot. That's not you can't do that at all.
You know, that's a freshman with the mistake there for Guntersville, and I don't believe they have a JV girls team this year.
I think that's right, and I don't even know. I don't think they have a 7th grade
They
girls
have
team.
2 teams, one middle school team and one varsity team.
Okay, because my daughter's a 7th grader, and I know the 8th grade played Guntersville, and they said that the 7th grade doesn't, or the Guntersville 7th grader doesn't. They don't have a 7th grade team, which I find that I find it hard to believe, but
It is a little hard to believe. Win a state championship, But they got some young girls on this team. They ain't going anywhere for a little while.
Now they're losing some, but they've got some right behind them, and they're going to be fun to watch.
Brindlee Mountain working it around, and Porch steals it for Guntersville. Here comes Porch, deflected by Mooneyham out of bounds. Guntersville's going to keep it. 39 seconds left in the third.
And it's just one of those games for Coach Mabry. Everything you call seems to just throw gas on the fire. I mean, it's one of those games. What you want to do is effort and just say a little bit more, less schematic and more concept.
Guntersville inbounds it in low over to Wellington. She kicks it out to Fennell, driving down the baseline. Good defense by Brindlee. Ball gets deflected over to Enlow, and she's going to set it up. 20 seconds left in this quarter. Coach Hill calling the offense. Wellington has it now. Top of the key, Fennell, 3-ball. It's going to be a foul on Brindlee Mountain. She's going to shoot 3. Foul's going to be on Kaylee Mashburn. We'll see if the freshman can get in the scoring column here. Maya for Guntersville. Referee told us we got 3 right here.
3 free throws.
She was kind of in the middle of 3 lines right
yeah,
there. So,
I didn't see it. I was looking down at something else. I didn't get to see the shot. I guess it was a foul again. If Mr. Fisher would call him, I have no doubt.
First free throw, no good. Second one is good. It's the 8th Wildcat to get into the books tonight with a point. And her third free throw is good. 2 for 3. 49-11, 13 seconds left in the quarter. Here comes Brindlee Mountain. Mooneyham brings it across. Over to Pursley on the wing. She drives to the right, picks up her dribble. That's a 3-ball on the wing and no good short. Saved by Brindlee Mountain, but right to Guntersville. And are we going to get a foul before the end of the quarter? Surely
I
not.
believe he waved that foul off. They got together, talked about it, picked the flag up.
Yeah, good decision. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Guntersville leads Brindlee Mountain 49-11. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
I knew at a very early age I wanted to be a pharmacist. I started working in a drugstore dipping ice cream at 15 years old.
Buddy is not only my mentor and my boss, he's also my uncle. It's a small town and we live in a great community. They're not only patients to us, they're friends.
He and his staff go above and beyond in treating you as a person, not as a prescription number.
Everyone loves Buddy Bunch. Everyone in this community loves and appreciates it.
Buddy's in Montgomery when we're having our legislative session days, when we have committee meetings. He's always there. He's educating us on what it truly means to the independent pharmacist.
Health Mart's been a part of my business about as long as Health Mart has existed, and it feels like you have someone to kind of lean on, almost like you have a home office you can call if you have a problem.
The big guys, your son or your daughter wake up sick in the middle of the night, they're not going to come and open their doors. Buddy Bunch does that for people. He does that.
You wake up in the morning and you know you're going to the pharmacy and you know you're going to be there about 10 hours. You better like it, and I really do. I wouldn't do anything else.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
And we'll have a running clock, so if you're trying to get here for the boys' game, you better come on now. This one's going to end quickly. Brindlee Mountain basketball. Drives down the side. That's Mashburn. They're going to be a foul on Guntersville.
And the foul fest is fixing to start with the running clock.
Well,
is it not a running clock?
The clock is stopped right now.
Rules.
I don't believe so. Mr. Lax, let's get that sucker running. Brindlee Mountain basketball. They inbound it to Abernathy. She's working, and she turns it over. And ball's kicked out of bounds, and Brindlee Mtn's going to get it back.
And Mr. Official said run the clock as he ran by.
So we will have a running clock. You know, that's the rule in high school basketball, 30 points in the fourth.
Oh, yeah, she's open.
Baseline out of bounds. Brindlee Mtn looking, and they throw it to nobody, but Mooneyham's going to grab it. Mooneyham brings it across, trying to set up the offense. Ward back in the game. Picks up the dribble, tries to go down low to Abernathy. He does get it. A little contact. She lays it in. Nice play.
Look, Abernathy's got a lot of good touch. That was not, I mean, it was a decent pass. That wasn't a great pass. I thought it was great hands to catch and score.
Is Abernathy making a case for the all-tournament team? I think everybody gets one representative, right?
She is absolutely my vote. She's got, 8 of the 13.
That's right. 50-13, 6:43 left in this one. Guntersville basketball. Drives baseline, kicks to the corner. That's a new player in the game there, Martin. And she steps out of bounds. Brindlee Mtn ball. Clock's going to continue to run. 26-25, 6 minutes left.
And Brindlee's just trying to catch their breath. I mean, they're going to be tired for 3 days.
Guntersville's taking off the full court pressure, but they still get after you a little bit in the half court. 3 ball for Brindlee Mtn, a quick one, no good. Abernathy with the rebound. She's on the floor fighting for it, and we're going to get a timeout, Brindlee Mtn. We'll keep it here. Guntersville leads Brindlee Mtn 50-13.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Pliers.
Pliers.
Phone. Care can be distracting.
Phone.
That's why our new Whirlpool Smart Range lets you care smarter with control from anywhere. So life doesn't revolve around your range.
Give me that Phillips screwdriver, would you, kiddo?
Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience. I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Brindlee Mtn basketball, they inbound it. They get it to Abernathy down low. She works on Martin, up with some contact, lays it up and in. Going to the free throw line, Amway.
Look, I'm telling you, I like her game. She's big, she's long, she's very lengthy. She's got great touch around the rim. She gets fouled. I thought she's been fouled a couple times that weren't called, but she gets fouled and she puts the ball up soft on the glass. She's a good basketball player.
If you're Coach Kenny Hill right now, what's kind of your message to the girls out there playing? What are you looking to get out of this group now?
Just play. I mean, you've waited for this. You've been able to play quite a bit this season because we're good. We win a lot of games, but just keep playing.
Ward for Guntersville drives in, shoots the pull-up jumper, no good. Ball bounces out of bounds, back to Brindlee.
And this is your reward for staying with us and staying the course and sticking to practice and showing up and all that good stuff. This is your reward. You get some county tournament minutes, and you know, next game might not be like this. And then, like I said, area tournament plays coming up. It might be one of those where you might not see a whole lot of minutes going forward, but take advantage of this. Don't do too much, just play.
Couple subs in for Guntersville, in low and Teal. So Full zone defense here for the Cats. Brindlee Mtn working against it. That's Mashburn with it. Tries to go down low to Abernathy and throws it out of bounds.
Again, I thought it was the right pass. I thought it was a bad pass. Maybe a little bit more touch on that pass. But look, she was open.
And a young Brindlee Mtn team. I see 3 freshmen, and they've all gotten to play in this game extensively. So only up from here. Guntersville basketball take a quick 3, no good. Here comes Brindlee Mtn all the way down to the basket, up no good. But Devin Murray is going to go to the free throw line, one of those freshmen we just talked about.
Yeah, and again, just keep playing. I know the score. Everybody in the gym knows the score. Everybody's listening at home knows the score. Don't worry about the score. Play the effort. Let me see you earn playing time going forward. If I'm Brindlee, if I'm Coach, maybe this is what I'm telling my girls. Let me see you earn playing time for the next game and the game after that. And like I said, spend the rest of this week. Maybe take tomorrow off, Wednesday light practice. Come back Thursday, Friday. Get ready for that area tournament that's coming up in the next week or so.
Free throw for Murray is no good. And that is one change to the rule this year. The clock stops during free throws. It used to keep running, but it stops during free throws.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Murray knocks down 1 of 2. 50-16 Wildcats with the basketball. In low over to Fennell. She shoots another 3. No good. Brindlee Mtn rebound. Outlet to Mooneyham. She brings it across. Guarded by Porch. Over to Murray. In the middle to Abernathy. Out to Mooneyham. 3 ball from the wing. No good. Over the goal, out of bounds.
Look, and when they're not outgunned so bad, Brindlee runs good stuff.
Yeah.
And they've got good players. It's just like this is the #1 team in the state.
Right.
And there's a reason you know the David and Goliath story, because David won once. Nobody ever talks about the rest of the times that the Goliath won, right? So
that's right.
There's a reason they're the #1 team. Just keep playing, and they're doing they got 6 or 8 points in this quarter alone. When they're matched up a little bit better, they run good stuff.
Guntersville basketball. Wellington works it around the side, and she turns the basketball over. Here comes Brindlee. 3 minutes remaining in this one, and it's a running clock. Over to Devin Murray. She drives with the right hand to Abernathy in the middle. Over on the wing. Up. And she's going to get fouled. That's Kaylee Mashburn.
What is their record, Alex? I'm sorry.
The Brindlee Mtn girls, coming into the tournament, they were 0-13.
Wow.
I think a 3A basketball program in Brindlee Mtn, there are some good 3A teams. You think about the Susan Moores and the Plainviews and all that. 3A ain't easy. There ain't a huge difference in 3A and 5A in girls basketball. Ball's getting deflected, and we have a little tussle on the floor right now.
Love it. Both hands, both girls' hands, they were thrown up. They didn't continue after the whistle. I thought that was great effort.
They're going to give Coach Mabry a timeout on that one.
I don't know who got that timeout.
We'll take one, Dane, just like Coach Mabry. There's 2:17 left in this one, 50-17 Wildcats. You're listening to the county tournament on Power 107.5.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs, For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
And a quick timeout, even though it was a full, and Brindlee gets it in, and they're going to the free throw line.
Yeah, they get the ball into Abernathy. She's very active around the rim. I like her size, and I know I've said it before. I like her size. I like her length. She's got good touch around the rim. She draws fouls.
Autumn Abernathy going to the free throw line, knocks down the first one. She's a junior, so she'll be back, ready to come back and make an impact next year. Got a sub, Amber Riggs, a freshman coming in for Brindlee Mountain. 2:03 left in this one, getting ready for some Douglas Brindlee Mountain boys action. Second free throw for Abernathy, no good. Rebounded by Wellington. Ward with it, now to Porch. Porch to Fennell in the corner. She goes down low to Martin. No good. Wellington with the rebound, blocked. Wellington gets her own rebound again. Out to Porch. 1:48 in this one. Maybe work a little clock here.
And I love what Coach Hill is doing here. Look, you're not the starting five, but you've practiced all year. I'm not going to slow you down.
Sure.
I want you to go play. You've earned it, and you're going to play.
The Cats are working around, trying to run some offense, like you said. Back to Ward at the top. She clears it. 1:27 left in this one. Over to Wellington on the wing. To Fennell at the top. To Porch on the wing. Back to Fennell at the top, and they're just working around. Here comes Ward action. She drives in the middle, dumps down to Martin, up off the glass and good.
That was a phenomenal pass by Ward. Great pass, drawing the help side and dishing off. That was great.
The
Good
sophomore, Martin, with her first bucket of the night. We got 1 minute remaining in this one. Brindlee Mountain with the ball, working it around. Wellington goes for the steal, doesn't get it, and then she does, but we're going to get a foul on the Cats. That clock's going to continue to run. Sideline out here for Brindlee Mountain. Coach Mabry's team gets it in here. Over to Murray at the top. 30 seconds left in this one. Mooneyham drives, skips it over. Pursley drives with the left, up, no good. Rebound Guntersville. Porch with it. Stolen by Brindlee. And it's going to be a foul on Guntersville, but that clock's going to continue to run. A foul's not the worst thing when you got the running clock.
And that's something that if you've ever seen a running clock, you're going to hear a lot of whistles, travels, fouls,
sure.
Any whistle possible.
10 seconds left in this one. Brindlee Mountain gets it in, dribbles it off her foot, and that's probably going to do it.
Yep.
If the score is right this time, it's 52-18. I'll probably tell you when we come back what the actual final was, but Guntersville advances to the second round with a 52-18 win over Brindlee Mountain. We'll take a break, come back, get you ready for some boys action between Douglas and Brindlee Mountain. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace with their commitment to invest in state-of-the-art facility and technology upgrades as they prepare to provide customers with unsurpassed quality of life for decades to come. Most notably, perhaps, is the extensive renovations to the award-winning Sunset Water Treatment Facility on Willow Beach Road, which supplies safe and reliable drinking water to over 5,500 customers from Sand Mountain to Connors Island. And behind the scenes, multi-million-dollar investments in infrastructure such as water towers, sewer lines, and the recent extensive renovation to the East Lake wastewater plant demonstrate Guntersville Water Board's commitment to meeting the business and residential demands of this growing progressive city. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and it's available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Olbrich and Patterson in Guntersville.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.